Yeah, what the lick read, y'all? This your main guy out here, man. Pissy Pianci, Lamumba, aka Blow Lambo from out the barrio, you hear me? So hoes on the Inca nose. Hit that like button if you like this video. If you dislike, you know what to do. Share this video, man. Cause I kick nothing but knowledge. Some of this stuff, a lot of people need to hear, the young and the old. Subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, go back and check out some of my older videos, you know what I'm saying? And if you also like to help see the channel grow, you send a donation to my cash app at Lamumba 16. That's Lamumba 16. Thanking motherfuckers. So check the move. The boy Yungen Ace does a show in North Carolina. Not sure what city, maybe Raleigh or some shit like that, Raleigh or Charlotte, one of those. But this is after bricc baby says he's banned from the Carolinas. He's banned from fucking Atlanta. You know what I mean? He's banned from LA. Now, the guy channel who I seen this on, he said Yungen Ace need to be rewarded for what he did, even though bricc said he can't come out there no more, and he still went out there and did a show. You know what I'm saying? I say that man need to have his ass sat down and really talk to. Anybody in this corner who really love Yungen Ace need to sit him down and tell him, bro, you making dumb moves right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you why. Just like I had this video, you go back and check it out. It was called Sucker Moves by Ace, Retaliation for Julio Already in Motion, and something else. My titles be kind of long, but you know, when I say that, it goes back to him making the diss tracks on Julio, which I know if the shoe was on the other foot, Julio would be doing the same, and I would be saying the same, right? Now, bricc ain't no bout. Bricc ain't that. Bricc don't hold water. He don't got muscle like that. He don't even got that in his own city. But when somebody say you can't go here, and you go here anyway, like fuck you, and then address it. Now who's to say? Now bricc the one spoke on the shit, but who's to say it ain't somebody out there in the Carolinas that ain't got nothing to do with it, don't even know Ace, but they feel like, because people will hear stuff, and because really he went out there, he really went out there and tested the Carolinas. He really went out there and tested the Carolinas. Now, the man said LA, Atlanta, and the Carolinas. Okay, on the East Coast, the Carolinas is further up than Atlanta. But you gotta realize, Julio once got attacked in the Carolinas. And matter of fact, before I forget what I'm saying, this is what got Julio deleted. Testing what them boys would do. Now, in the same sense, I felt like Julio felt like, look man, I'm tired of running. I'm not running. I know these boys out to kill me. I'm tired of running. I ain't hiding from nobody, which is cool. He could have done that without letting the whole world know I'm gonna be right here. Only the people you fuck with should have got that phone call and let them know I'ma be right here. On the brain, you don't need no room full of people you don't know to have a good time. You can have a good time in a room with 10 people. Y'all sit around, say 5 of your homies, 5 hoes. Y'all got music playing. Y'all may get up a little bit, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit, go back there, fuck a little bit, come back to the party. You switch up a bitch with your dog. He could have did that without letting the whole world know this. You know, he tested what them boys would do. He tested how far them boys would go to get him. He felt safe being in Tampa. I doubt he would have done that in Jacksonville. That's why I'm saying, Ace, you ain't making smart moves. Because there's always somebody out there that feel like, oh yeah, you think we puss out here. It's always going to be that stupid ass fool and take away this situation. Rappers just purely get tested sometimes when they go out of town. And then you address the situation. Yeah, said I can't do this, said I can't do that. Bro, you testing the unknown, you standing in front of a crowd of people. Everybody in that crowd don't love you. Now everybody in that crowd can't get to you. You know what I'm saying? Which really putting his peoples in harm's way. You know, but like I say, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia originally, but I was raised in Jacksonville, Florida. Live in St. Louis, Missouri right now, as of the last 4 years, right? As a Jacksonvillian, and probably not just us, hell, you can be from Milwaukee or Memphis. When you in these streets, sometimes it take a minute for this to wear out, but when you in these streets and you in your city and you feel like, man, these boys know what time it is with me, you feel like, man, fuck these folk, come and do what the fuck you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That just be our mind frame sometimes. I had to get out that mind frame. You know, I went through a situation where guys was acting like they wanted to rob me, this, that, and the third, at least that's what it appears. But I'm gonna tell y'all that story one day, because it was a very long story and it what really led me here. But anyway, from what I'm looking at, guys, you know, making moves like they want to rob something. So what I did, I started dropping my nuts on the city, despite when I had 6 cars in a 6-bedroom house. You know, before my life turned this way, right? So I wasn't dropping my nuts on the city. I wasn't coming out every day with all my jewelry on. Coming out stupid fresh, polo on top of polo. I wasn't put candy paint on all my cars. Wouldn't put Vogues and rims on all my cars. I'm gonna make it look good for you. You wanna rob me, come rob me. You know, I'm gonna give you a reason to rob. But you know one thing about me, it ain't no robbing me. It ain't doing nothing but getting in the shootout, either killing my ass or me killing you. That was my mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Until my mama came to town. My mama came to town to visit. And I just really thought of everything that was going on and what I was doing. I said, bro, you very known in Jacksonville. You very respected. But right now, something going on. And you testing these guys. You enticing them. You know, it's like waving a piece of meat at a lion and hoping that he gonna bite the meat without biting your hand all the way off. After my mama left, I said, bro, I can't do this to my mama, bro. I can't do this to my mama. You know, it took for me to, cause at that time I ain't seen my mama in years. You know? And shit, nah, I still ain't seen my mama. It's been 4 years since I seen my mama. So my brother died, but anyway. It took for me to see somebody who love me, who I know, if something happened to me, I'm gonna be gone. I ain't gonna be feeling no more pain. This gonna hurt my mama if something happened to me. And right now, I'm making it happen. I'm trying to speed it up. Ace, you trying to speed it up, bro, right now. Whether y'all really, now we already got a fool on this internet claiming he did it and claiming you put up the bands, right? True or not. It's just like Pac and Biggie. Everybody know, well, maybe Puff, but the way Big lost his life behind that Pac situation, knowing Big, at least Big ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And this after the fight that the Money Man was kind of put away. So that goes to say what I'm saying about the Fulio situation. He was the Money Man. ATK, they Money Man still on the street. So by they Money Man being gone, it's going to be a little harder for them to get in motion. Unless they're just pure family who just got pure revenge on their heart. I don't know at what time, how long that show was promoted. It seemed like in quick time. That was set up in quick time. But bro, had you promoted that show for a whole week, that could have gave enough time for a Jacksonville hit squad to make their way up there and do you. Now, all these videos I spoke on, y'all done heard me say I liked it Julio Fulio over Yungen Ace. But at the same time, I like the Ace's crew over Julio Fulio crew. Ace, boy, I don't want to see nothing happen to you, dog. And I spoke on this before. I spoke on the things y'all getting into. I'm glad y'all put the city on the map. I was before y'all time. We the ones who cranked the city. Then y'all took the city to the next level. But I also said the things y'all doing, just as much as y'all put us on the scene, y'all gonna have us taken off the scene. You know, every city, just like, say like New Orleans had they run, then for a little bit, wasn't nobody coming out of New Orleans, and still not now. Baton Rouge got that thing going. I remember at one point in time, Cali had a strong run. Do you remember at one point in time when nothing coming out of Cali? Now they getting a few guys here and there out there. So we having a run. It's not the greatest run. The rappers out of Jacksonville is not the biggest rappers. You know, so we can easily lose the torch. I think the only thing keeping us alive as a city on the music scene is that there's so much violence around the music. If it was just pure talent like that, just pure talent, people wouldn't be talking about us like that. You know? That'd have been a on-the-going situation, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. The Carolinas is not LA, bro. The Carolinas is not Atlanta. And when I say that, I'm not saying that Atlanta and LA is battle, right? Atlanta is much closer to Jacksonville. If you ain't got no other city that got a heavy presence, the first biggest city north of Atlanta is Chattanooga. The next biggest city south of Atlanta is Jacksonville, Florida. It's a lot of people from Jacksonville in Atlanta. So, Julio Fulio possibly got family up there, just like you possibly got family up there. Just like the boy Bricc got family out there. Now, Bricc got folk in Atlanta where they slide for him. I don't think if he ain't put no money in them boy pocket, man, they ain't on that boy. What makes Sammy run, bro? You gotta put money in the motherfucking pocket, bro. If we ain't got no heart into this, At least ask for sliding. Now somebody walking up and punching on you or throwing a drink on you or saying something disrespectful, that's different. You know, but I'm gonna tell you like this, bro, don't test LA, bro. Don't test LA. Don't test, because I'm telling you, this is how people looking at it. They looking at fuck bricc. If it was somebody with real respect out here, you basically saying fuck us. All this, I mean, and right now people talking about, right now LA getting a bad rap. They getting a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? Because people saying the gang banging is watered down now, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, and then somebody out there that feel like, oh yeah, so y'all think y'all really can come out here now and walk these streets like you really in Disneyland. I'm gonna tell you like this, I done been in LA before, man. I'm telling you, bro, places like LA and Chicago, they on some different stuff, bro. Atlanta on some different stuff. Everybody on some different stuff, but I think LA and Chicago, it's just certain moves you cannot make that won't get you hurt. You just cannot pull up to any store. You just cannot go here. You just, in Jacksonville, you can do all that unless you got a problem around them. Unless they ain't finna just, if you don't look like trouble, they ain't finna just check you. That will happen in LA. And if they don't check you, I'm telling you, this is what they'll do. They may send somebody, say if you walking, they'll send somebody blocks ahead of you to where you're gonna encounter them. Now, they may not put off a negative energy to you, but as they walking by, they checking your energy. You may just see that one guy, but what you don't know, it's a carload of fools ready to blow your ass off. LA and Chicago is very territorial, bro. You know, you just cannot just go certain places down there. You can if you don't look like trouble. But if you're going out there not knowing how to dress, you know, or not knowing how to carry yourself, that could be your last days, bro. I went out to LA once, and but I'm just telling you my experience. I was out there on the run for my brother, if you know what I mean. So anyway, the guy who I was supposed to meet up out there, he was supposed to come pick me up, take me out to eat. So as time going by, he ain't came back. Yeah, I said, man, fuck that. I finna hit the city on foot. I was at the, I forget what hotel this was, but it was around 109th in LA. Tap in, let me know, is it Century or Central? That's about 100 and, well, all the airports at but let's just say Century. 109th and Century, all the way to Lamumba Park. I walked this on foot. Wherever my GPS telling me to go, I went. And the thing about it, I was all blue to the shoe. So you got to think, basically when you leave out the airport, you in Inglewood, Blood City. I'm walking through all these blood hoods, walk right past Will Rogers Park, all up Eucalyptus, all up Beach Avenue or whatever it's called, crossing Florissant, coming down Manchester, going up Inglewood Avenue, walked up West Boulevard, whatever street that was, maybe, I'm gonna say one of them streets turned me down Bryanhurst, from Bryanhurst to Slauson, and from Slauson I walked up Crenshaw. Now I went to go see the Nipsey thing, but ultimately I ended up in Lamumba Park. I started to walk around the jungles, but I had a bad feeling about that. But in that day, which if I started walking at 12, I didn't make it back to my hotel at night. Within that day, I got into a life or death situation with this one guy. Once again, man, I felt like they really put that guy in front of me to check my energy. Cause that guy couldn't whoop my ass worth shit. You feel me? But as we walking, he turned around, looked at me, and chinned up. I chinned up back. That thing, you know, when he turned around again, he looking like this, like, so I'm looking like, bitch, what's up? The only thing is, I didn't say nothing, he didn't say nothing, right? So he walking, looking at me, and I'm looking this way at him, like, shit, bro. At this point, I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm knowing that, cause this guy can't whip my ass. This a little ass dude, and I'm 6'9", around the 190, and I'm bro, look, and this dude probably only 5 and some change, and probably only 150, and got all like he really finna. So in my mind, he must got a pistol. So I don't know what to do. If we get into it, I don't know I don't know where to run, to the right or the left. So eventually the dude turns his head back round. I said, I made a conscious decision. I said, evidently I make this guy nervous walking behind him. Or at least that's so it was made to seem to me. But now as I think about it, they probably put that guy in front of me. Cause he turned around and chinned up at me first. Then he turned around mugging. Like he really gonna do something. I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a conscious decision. Evidently, I make this guy nervous walking behind him, and he's starting to make me nervous by me walking behind him. So what I did, I got all the way over as furthest to the sidewalk I could without walking into the street. And I sped up to pass him, to put him behind me. And I say, as I'm making this decision now, if this guy blow my head off from the bike, that's what the hell he gonna have to do. But I'd rather, at this point, I'd rather give him the comfort of being behind me than me stay there on this track and I'm behind him. But as I was passing dude, I looked over, I said, hey man, how's it going? And don't you know his response was like, oh man, ain't nothing, his response to the way I spoke to him, and his response was nothing close to the way we were just looking at each other. He responded to me just as nicely as respectful as I responded to him. I said, man, let me get the hell on. I don't know what all that was about, but man, let me get the hell on. While I was out there, I got harassed by a gang of Mexicans, just being black, and I'm walking through, and it's a gang of them, and it just wasn't me. They ain't do shit, they were just basically yelling out a bunch of shit, chunking up shit at me. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming back through Inglewood, coming out the Sandman, well, I don't know the name of the liquor store, but that hotel right there is the Sandman, right there by that car wash that looked like off GTA 5. You know, as I'm walking, there was a dude ducked back in the darkness, and he looked like that motherfucker from straight out of Compton, that dude who showed up at Jerry Heller dude. He whistled at me. I turned around and looked. I put some pepper in my step. You know, I'm telling you, when I came out to Roscoe's on Manchester, I'm not knowing that Queen Street right behind here. Team of Bloods right out there. But me being me, before as I'm passing all these gang members, before they could say anything to me, I'm saying something to them. I'm letting them hear and I'm scratching it. Yeah, hey man, they hear. You know what I mean? I'm letting them know. I'm not from out there. I be like, hey, how you get here? I'm trying to get to so-and-so, man. This, that, and the third. I wanted them to hear my voice and know, oh, he ain't from out here. But until then, them few seconds, oh, you can see in their eyes, they own me, bro. You go to LA, they own you, bro. Especially you in them hood areas. Cause, bro, It's different, bro. Fuck Brick. Brick a pussy. We seen it. He got choked out like a hoe. Bro, when a man choke you out, that man don't respect you. That's what you do to a bitch when you don't really want to slap her. When a man choke another man out and you are being allowed to be choked out and you ain't locking no blows, he got both his hands on your throat. You shit. All you gotta do is start locking, and he is asserting his dominance over you. He's showing you, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I could really, really hurt you, but I'm finna assert my dominance over you. Now, I don't knock him for that. That can happen to anybody. That can happen to me, but Ace, bro, don't test these folk. If somebody, you know what, this is how I roll. If somebody tell me, don't go, you can't come here no more, I ain't going no more. But put it this way, this my thing. I don't mind going around you. Put it this way, my motto is I don't mind avoiding anybody, but I ain't running from nobody. Now, if I gotta go if I got to get to this point, I'm gonna go where I got to go to get to this point. But if I have to run into you, I'm gonna deal with you, bro. You know, I'm gonna have to deal with you. You could have went anywhere in the world but there. Bro, prove something to your kids. Cause these people on this internet who watching this don't love you. Only thing you gonna prove to these people is that you gonna die just like anybody. The only thing you gonna prove is that you gonna die a fool, bro. I'm telling you, Yungen Ace, because I don't want to see another Jacksonville rapper lose their life. And I ain't trying to be funny when I say this, especially now the big name one who's sticking out. I don't want to hear nothing having to spot them. Nano Wick, Ace, Spinning Ben, Whopper with the chopper. Rest of them guys, I really don't know like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, you from Jacksonville, so you gonna be from Jacksonville. But bro, it's time to grow up, bro. You know, I know y'all boys still young and it may take y'all a little minute to get out that foolish mind, bro. But bro, I'm telling you, somebody share this video. If y'all really love Yungen Ace, y'all won't let him make those moves. Cause Folio made those moves and that got him killed. Bro, stop testing what people will do to you who don't love you. Like I had to tell my little nephew one time. I had my street brother Glock got killed out here. So I was taking care of his son for a little minute. I asked him, how many people in this world you think love you? Said if he counted out only 15 to 30. I said that's 15 to 30. It's over 1 billion people in this world. That's how many motherfuckers who don't give one red fuck about you. That's how many people who watch the news every day see 4 people died in a house fire and won't drop one tear. They don't love you or they don't know you. They don't know you, so they don't have emotions. They're not emotionally attached to you. These people on this internet ain't emotionally attached to you. Your close people, us people in the city, yeah, they're gonna hurt us. Man, these people outside, they not gonna give one fuck about that. And if they don't, it's not enough to make them, you know, oh well. But let it be their people. They crying like a fool, bro. Don't test what people will do to you who don't love you. Pissy Pianci, Lamumba, aka Bro Lambo from out the barrio, you hear me? to hoes I'm on the Inca nose. Like, share, subscribe, and stay fucking with the movement. And like I say, hey man, go back and check out some of my older videos if you fucking with the message.